Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. And we are here in the port of Zandalar, guys, and we're about to board the Banshee's Whale because we are going to get back on the quest grind. Now, we cleared all the dungeons. We finished it up in the last episode. And as you can see here on the map, we have some other quests that we can start doing, such as Zalazane Returns, To the Front. I think there's another one like right underneath there. But while doing World Quest, I realized that there is a ton of content that we have missed over here in enemy territory in Kul Tiran. Like some of the flight points we discovered, like Krazelfraz Outpost, has a quest for us. So I think we are going to head into enemy territory and see what we can discover and what we can do. Now, I reached Honored with the Honor Bound a while back, and they had some reports.
High mountain stands.
Let's see here. Yeah, some scouting reports. And they created some missions here that I already did. I actually have had them for quite some time. And we need to go ahead and turn those into Nathanos, because apparently that gives us some additional stuff to do in enemy territory. So let's go ahead and speak to Mr. Blightcaller here.
The Zandalari do not seem to like me much.
Mission report, the Wolf's Den. Do you have news regarding the mission to Tiragard Sound? It seems the mission to create an additional foothold in Tiragard Sound was a success. Well done, Swindlegear. I will send you to oversee the fortifications at once. The raid you planned on Wolf's Den in Tiragard Sound was successful. Well done. The outpost is ready to be claimed. Make your way to Wolf's Den in Tiragard Sound and establish fortifications there. Wolf's Den will be an essential outpost in our campaign against the Alliance. Go with honor.
The Zandalari fleet must join the Horde. Make it happen.
Oh, we've got regarding the mission to Drustvar. It seems the mission to create... Okay, yep.
Get the Zandalari to join the Horde.
Alright.
Hero.
We also have a quest called Breaking Kul Tiran Will, which is also over there. So, let's see. Ah, Swiftwind Post. So the outpost is going to be claimed over there. Wolf's Den is over here. Nothing in Stormsong Valley except some quests, such as Ruin Has Come. So, I'll tell you what. Due to the fact that we also have the Breaking Kul Tiran Will quest, we're going to head to Tiragard Sound and start knocking that out, since it is like the main Alliance area. So let's talk to...
Speak up!
Yeah, see? Quest.
Stay the course!
And off we go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, okay. So... I had a very interesting weekend. If you guys pay attention to any of the kind of the live streaming on Twitch, I won't go into details of what exactly happened. But let's just say I have learned a valuable lesson about doing stunts for Extra Life donations. But I have to say the thing, and we ended up raising $100, actually $150 for charity in 2 days, which was awesome. But something else happened this weekend that definitely was the high point, and I'll explain that after we talk to Nathanos, who decided to tag along with us. Wait, is that? Oh, hey Lillian, how's it going? It's been a while.
What is it you ask?
We need to show the Kul Tirans what it means to make an enemy of the Horde.
I thought you served the Uncrowned. Have you changed your allegiance?
Not exactly. When you see an opportunity, you take it. I've always had plans for my future. It's about time I do the work to make those plans a reality.
Do not linger.
So you've seemed to embrace the Horde.
It seems my skills drew the attention of the powers that be. My services were requested. Did you catch the hidden meaning there? Sorry, despite my profession, I'm not the best at subtlety. Regardless, I know how to recognize an opportunity when I see one.
And what sort of opportunity?
It doesn't take a prophet to see that Sylvanas will use this war as a means of bringing more Forsaken into the world. My own conversion was difficult. I had a lot to work through, many scores to settle. I haven't let go of all that, but I also feel an obligation to help the newly risen adapt to their situation. Perhaps I can spare them the sort of pain I endured.
And what of the Alliance?
In life, I was raised to hate the undead, trained to destroy them. When I became Forsaken, I hated myself most of all. But now I see it as the Alliance that fosters this malice. The human kingdom shun their former brothers and sisters because we remind them what's lurking beneath the facade of flesh. It's time to end their cycle of hatred. The Alliance deserves to fall.
Okay, Lillian, good talk, good talk.
There is much to be done.
Make it quick.
We're here now to cause a bit of trouble for the locals. Nathanos looks at you, then at the rest of the group. We don't look too conspicuous, do we? Step 1 is to establish a more suitable base of operations. A pirate's den will do in a pinch, but I believe the war chief expects better of us. Let's split up and push farther inland, to the west. Be on the lookout for something defensible and inconspicuous. Rendezvous with Nathanos and Lillian in central Tiragard Sound.
Get moving.
Let's make the Kul Tirans think twice before betting against the Horde. And are you guys going to disappear? Yeah, you're going to disappear. Okie dokie. Into the heart of Tiragard. Then we got the Wolf's Den up here. Are there any other quests? No. But we also have a quest down here called the Castaways. So we'll go ahead and finish our business with Nathanos and Lillian. We'll get Wolf's Den, and then I guess we'll just see what we can find in some of the other areas. It's like we're starting on a brand new continent. Which I guess we are, technically. After we made a foothold, didn't it? So the awesome thing that happened, I was doing some world quests, and there was a world quest to get some mythic level pants from King's Rest on heroic mode. So I go ahead and queue up for that, and I'm running with a pretty good group of people, including a Fury Warrior named Twirlaholic. And I think about 5 minutes in the dungeon, we're pulling, and then all of a sudden I get a whisper going, "Wait, are you the Swindlegear?" And I didn't know what to do. I was like, because I hadn't really received a whisper like that before. Or I had before, but like nothing like that in the middle of a dungeon. And I replied, I was like, "Greetings, program," smiley face. And it was cool because I got to talk to someone who'd like watched the series and was like still in the middle of rewatching the Legion series, and I had a smile from ear to ear. And it's just so cool being able to talk to you guys when, especially like in game, out of nowhere. It's just something that's kind of completely unexpected. Zap. And Twirlaholic, definitely a shout out to you, and thank you very much for making my weekend. And we also cleared the dungeon relatively easily, and got ourselves some upgrades, so good times were had, which I appreciate. But it definitely made my weekend. You know, it was very surreal, but in like the best way possible. And looks like we're building a base up here. Interesting. Also, is that... I got plenty of storm silver. Oh, probably Lillian helped cloak them all. That makes sense.
What is it?
They're also Dark Rangers. Nathanos peers around the corner of the Kul Tiran roughneck camp. This will do. Not only is it hidden in the forest, but the locals seem to be rather dull and easily outwitted. Swindlegear, go take care of those roughnecks. They might fashion themselves as tough, but a bit of your unique brand of Horde savagery should have them running in no time. Lillian, scout the area. We need to know about any nearby threats. Rangers, secure the perimeter. We'll reconvene in the Roughneck camp once Swindlegear's work is done. Slay 10 Roughnecks in Timberfell Outpost.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Okie dokie, so you guys go do all the hard work and I kill the lumberjacks. And I'm okay. No pockets to pick. What?
I'll toast your passing down to the pub.
for the mantle.
I don't understand. Whoa.
Take me.
You sure you don't want to drop that log? Oh, never mind. You dropped it. Well, they don't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage, so I will tell you what. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops.
I'll
chum the wars with
ya!
And yeah, that'll work. Riposte.
At least I die. A Kul Tiran.
Well, you know, whatever works for you. Whatever helps you get through the day. There we go. Good boy, Smee. Thanks for that assistance. And we got another flight point. Awesome.
Out with it.
Nathanos looks around the camp and nods to himself. This will do.
The town we passed by, Bridgeport, seems to be the largest threat in the area.
Good. They'll be our target then. Yeah, first things first. Yeah. And what's going on in here? Nathaniel Cumberbatch, innkeeper.
What is it?
Browse goods, great turtle soup.
Victory for Sylvanas.
What would happen if the Tortolan saw me eating turtle soup? I don't really want to think about that.
I live my life in the shadows.
Bridgeport investigation.
While you're in Bridgeport, you might keep an ear out for any information that will be an aid to us. You'd be surprised what you can learn by staying quiet and listening to people who think they're alone.
You do know that I'm a rogue, right? I mean, I was part of the Young Crown. I was your boss for a while. Spy on the denizens of Bridgeport.
Keep your guard up.
Do not test me.
Log cabins will do in a pinch, but if we're going to be spending any time here, we might as well make ourselves comfortable. The Roughnecks left us no shortage of lumber and food supplies, but we'll need canvas and chains to set up some proper Forsaken tents and banners. Bridgeport sounds rather lootable, doesn't it? Obtain 7 lengths of chain, 7 bolts of sail canvas from the outskirts of Bridgeport.
For the Dark Lady.
Remember, Bridgeport is a large settlement and well guarded. Try and stay on the edges of town. For now. You got it, boss. And yeah, it's literally a bridge. It's like the twins in Game of Thrones. Whee! And let's go ahead and fly in here all silent. Ooh, can we land? Oh. Ah. Boo. Land right on the spire. And everyone... Oh, we landed right in the middle of town and everything's elite. Ooh, you're immune. Ooh, there's our... Is this our listen post?
Careful there, John. That gunpowder will blow your hand clean off. What? This is a bomb? I thought it was an avocado.
Heh. Dealing with some top minds here. Well, let's go ahead and grab our chains and sails and such. Because you know Forsaken can't exist without their camp looking suitably morose. And not the Karazhan kind of morose. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, Ashvane Trading Company. Set. And right here looks good. Okay, last bit of sail. Now we just need chain. What's going on? Where are we? Are we like in a magic store? I guess so. Oh, chemists. Personal spice stash. Ooh, the spice must flow. I'm alright with this. Dockmaster Layton? Don't know if we necessarily need to kill. More chains. Thank you. 2 more to go. I also need to investigate the watchpost cabin and investigate the harbor terrace. So I bet there's another listening post relatively close by. I want to get the chains first. Dun 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 dun. You saw nothing. And actually, let's see if I can... Whee! Alright. Now, our listening posts might be on the other side. Oh, probably on the bridge. Up top. Oh, never mind. I see it. Are those gunpowder shipments in from the Ashvane foundry?
Yes, Captain Stone.
Well, load them onto the ship. Those explosives are a safety hazard.
Of course, Captain.
All kinds of busy little bees, huh? Okay, let's see here. And how about up here? A little bit of eavesdropping never hurt nobody. It was after the eavesdropping when pain was inflicted. What's that mini pet? Hermit crab. Oh, rocky terrain. There we go. Now what's up here? Bridgeport sentries. Do we go... Aha!
Sure am glad we got signed out here today.
Captain Stone's really worked up about something.
I heard it was something to do with all those crates we've been getting from the Ashvane.
Oh, that was a lady. Well, that happens. Okie dokie. That is some suitable intel, I would say. Go ahead and hand them back to Lillian and Nathanos, and they'll know what to do. Probably involves a lot of killing, which Swindlegear's okay with. It's good to be proper villains again. Whoa! Okie dokie. Josephine Withers.
My blades stay sharp.
Explosives in the Ashvane foundry? Clearly we can put that information to use. Well done. Sounds like that Captain Stone is somewhat of a big shot as well. It would be a shame if something were to happen to her.
Do not linger.
Make it quick.
With a name like Bridgeport, I have to assume that the town has plenty of supplies in transit, ready for looting. I'll have the Rangers start working with these right away.
Make yourself useful.
And I see that we have a cellar. What is down here in the cellar? Yeah, you already got on the city banners up. We got some green goo. That's standard Forsaken issue. Like, here's your jaw, here's any bits and pieces that may have all fallen off, and here's your complimentary green goo.
I live my life in the shadows.
Explosives in the foundry.
I'm most interested in those explosives, though. Meet me in the foundry east of here. You probably passed through it on your way from Plunder Harbor.
Meet Lillian Voss at the Ashvane foundry.
Keep your guard up.
Okay. And back to Bridgeport. I wonder if we can actually make the... Oh man, we're going right in the middle of the city now. Whee! Run silent. And... Oh, almost perfect. Goblin engineering. Ain't nothing like it. How you doing?
My blades stay sharp.
Lillian gestures toward a pile of crates nearby.
Think those are filled with explosives?
Yeah, probably.
I don't want to waste your time. Let's make absolutely sure that these are what we're looking for. Here, take this torch and toss it over onto those crates. If they explode, then we'll know what to do next.
Use Lillian's torch on the pile of Ashvane crates near the Ashvane foundry.
There is much to be done. Do not linger.
Oh, okay. I guess I can throw this from afar. Invaders in the foundry! I repeat, invade!
What is it you ask?
I guess we found our gunpowder then.
Ooh. Ammunition acquisition.
First, we get as much of that gunpowder as we possibly can. Imagine the terror in the Kul Tiran's eyes when they realize the Horde has turned their own weapons against them. Imagine it, Swindlegear.
Lillian's eyes briefly glaze over, and the corner of her lips turns upward in a half smile. Aww. Gunpowder research.
I suppose that before we steal all the Kul Tiran's violently explosive gunpowder and use it against them, we should learn how to make the stuff.
Obtain the Ashvane explosives formula and the gunpowder manufacturing guide. And a bit of chaos.
This place seems fairly well defended from a foreign manufacturing facility, doesn't it?
Lillian shrugs.
I suppose we'll have to kill them then.
Slay 15 workers at the Ashvane factory.
Keep your guard up.
Ooh, drinking on the job, eh? Yeah, that's 2. 13 more to go. Yeah, we've got... Okay, so we actually do have some aggro workers. Sup? Go ahead and get our slice and dice up. They don't seem to be doing a whole lot of damage, so... But also, to be fair, I'm pretty well equipped right now. Hello! Yeah, it's a tough business. But sometimes you get through it. Just gotta learn not to lose any sleep. Zap. There's our explosives. At least they're dropping gold. Urchin worker. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, little girl. Did I just make you an orphan? Yeah, well.
You don't belong
Shall
here.
never come here.
Like, did I just Joe chill you?
Wretch.
What a rats. What a sorry. The song from Ghost stuck in my head now. Yeah. Accompany Fusilia. I don't know what that means. There you go. Ooh, Azurite dusted blade. A mundane sword with a glimmering of Azurite dust along the blade. Good for one mighty swing. Okay. How you doing? Let's go ahead and try this mighty swing. Ooh! Please don't hurt me! Whoops. Yeah, sorry. You really chose the wrong person to... There you go. That's for mercy from. Dun 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 dun. I guess I could have attacked only the aggros, but that would have taken a while. And are we full up on our stuff? Okay, we need 4, right?
You don't
1,
belong
2,
here.
3, 4, 5. There we go. Come along, come along. And the sword. Yes. Yoink! That girl just do. Another day at the office. Freehold Cape of the Aurora. Blah. That's a crap looking cape. And gunpowder. Got another blade if I felt so inclined. Where's the plans? Because now we can be super sneaky. Bum 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 bum. Zap. And pit pockets. Take your pocket money. Whoa. Taskmaster Williams. Zap. Apparently you have the manufacturing plans, my good sir. That's a big hammer. Warcry. No, thank you. And Blade Storm that we just fainted through. A detailed list of the steps required to assemble ash vein gunpowder. So, alright, now we need 3 more explosive boxes. Now you... Ooh, treasure chest! Don't want to neglect the treasure chests. Especially now that we're higher level, they may have some better stuff in them, I would like to think. Oh. Let's see, what we got here? Ah! He's like,
I can't open it.
Mermaid's Looking Glass and a faded treasure map. You know, one thing that's been burning a hole in my inventory is I actually have this singed treasure map that I actually have not looked at, really, since we first got it, or I haven't really attempted to find where the treasure is. I may have to start doing a little bit of research and finding where we need to go for that. And Uno Mas. Forge Master Farthing. And you got the formula, don't you? And you got no pockets to pick. So far, so good. Boop. And I'm not sure. Yeah. So I have a macro right now that my 2 trinkets are some of my least favorite trinkets. I'm clocking out one last time. A thorough ingredient list, including Azurite. Yeah, that seems to be the common denominator between everything here. What was I talking about? I lost it. Oh, yes. So, my least favorite of trinkets are the ones where you actually have to use them. So I have a 360 Pearl Diver's Compass that increases our mastery by 12 seconds. And then I've got a Kazan Stamped Bijou, which increases my haste by 656. And I hate having all of those on my hotbar. So what I did is I just basically have a macro that uses all of those trinkets as well as Adrenaline Rush all at the same time. So I basically just click it every minute or so because that Bijou refreshes, and then occasionally I'll get Adrenaline Rush and that other one too. So it's not really that efficient, but it gets the job done. And it's less annoying. I like the trinkets with the passive effects.
My blades stay sharp.
I've managed to round up a few crates myself. How did you do? Yeah, I got 8. Excellent. Let's see the paperwork.
Lillian quickly looks over the documents and nods.
I suppose that someone in the Horde will find this information useful. Probably goblins.
Hey now, don't be like that. And actually, you're probably right. And a bit of chaos. Lillian bounces her blade in her hands, looks up, and nods approvingly at you.
There is much to be done.
Alright guys, well, we have made our push into Tiergard Sound. We're back working with Lillian Voss, which is fun. Nice little callback to Legion. And I guess we will continue pushing through at the beginning of the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and also another shout out to Twirlaholic for just making my weekend and chatting with me while I was doing that dungeon. But if you guys liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.